Hello, happy Sunday, in case you're not sure what day of the week it is, because it's been the longest holiday ever. I was just saying that before I hit record. It is Sunday the 7th, and we are going to get ready for a new week. Um, Hopefully, you guys all had a great holiday and got to relax a little bit. Um, I honestly feel like I've relaxed enough. Like, do you ever get that way where you're just like, okay, enough is enough? Like, we got to get back on our routine here. So, I um, I'm anxious for tonight because I personally feel very like off my routine or out of my whatever you would call it. So thank you for being here with me. To start tonight, what I want to do first is we're going to do rate of run, and we're only 7 days into the month, so this is a pretty broad uh, look at it, but it's still a look at it, and I think it's important to do. So you're going to log into your cloud. Hopefully, you have a second device. If you don't, just follow along, and we'll get there in a second. So you're going to log into your cloud. You're going to go down to your you got to scroll past all these trackers. We got to get down, down, down to the business snapshot. Click on that so it opens up a new group of information. You're going to see the green, orange, and gray, and then a bar that says qualifications. Under that bar, where you see current QV, you're going to take that dollar amount and you're going to divide it by 7 because today is the 7th day. I'm just looking to find my daily average. So obviously you're going to be looking at a, excuse me, a much smaller number, but you can take that smaller number now and multiply it by 31, because if we keep running at that rate, that daily average rate, if we keep running at that rate for 31 days, you are now looking at a new volume. Now, I'm looking at mine and it is inflated, but I love that number because I love a good inflated number. So keep in mind that we did have a promo. So your number might be bigger than you were expecting. Don't look at that and be like, oh, sweet, like cool. It's just a projection. It's not a guarantee, but it is to give you kind of an idea. So I always feel like that is super important to make sure. Oh, sorry. Yes, currently rearranging my bookshelf. Yeah. Um, so I always like to start with rate of run. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to share my screen. I hope that's not annoying, but I worked on ChatGPT a little bit earlier today because, like I was saying, I felt like I was just sort of floating through the universe. And I was like, girl, you need to get your shit together. So I went into ChatGPT and he was good to me today. I said, I'm looking to attract middle aged women who are looking to earn extra income without having to leave the house or work an extra job. By the way, I am discovering that if I just click the microphone and I just start talking to ChatGPT, like I was literally sitting out on my patio and I was like, hey, ChatGPT, these are the people I'm looking to attract. And I was like, I said they can build a large business if they choose, but I need to attract them first. I said, what are 5 Facebook posts you can help me, to attract them to the business? Sure enough, the freedom teas. Imagine waking up and enjoying your morning coffee. Obviously, we would change that as drivers, but knowing you have the freedom to spend the day however you choose. The family focus, the self-care plug, the success story, the community angle. Like he literally gave me 5 pain points to talk about. So then I said, okay, sticking with number 1, which is the freedom teas. Can you help me come up with 3 captions or overlays for a reel that I can use? Sure. The overlay text would say, wake up to freedom, right? So I could be literally sitting up out of bed. I could be walking into the kitchen, whatever, I could be waking up on my video part. And then caption says, start your day with a smile, not a commute. I thought that was so cute. Work from home and build your dream life with Thrive. Super simple. So again, gave me more. Then I said, go back to number 2. Give me 3 captions and overlays for a reel. Go back to number 4. So I want to encourage you guys. I'm going to go back to that very first prompt. And remember, this was just me. How can I get into the chat? Here we go. When I'm sharing my screen. This is the prompt that I put in there. Obviously, you'll want to tweak that around a little bit. Because like I said, that was just me chit-chatting, like literally just chit-chat with ChatGPT on the patio today. But I thought it was just good. It was what I needed because I have I know we're all like this, right? You start to overthink stuff. So when it broke down the 5 pain points for me, I was like, yes, perfect. Thank you. But then when it actually made the reels for me and gave like your day, your way. Now the caption says enjoy your coffee and your freedom. So I would be like, enjoy your thrive in your freedom or enjoy your morning in your freedom. Ditch the 9 to 5 and thrive with us. Join the freedom, enjoy the freedom moment. I would say momentum or movement. That is what it says. Jeezel Pete's. Let me get my glasses on. Join the freedom movement. Imagine working from your cozy couch and having, this made me think of you, Lindsay, by the way. Imagine working from your cozy couch and having the freedom to spend your day however you choose. It's possible with Thrive. So again, these are short captions and short overlays, but that's what you need sometimes. You just need something that you can like make your reel with and go with it. So I want to encourage you, if you haven't used your ChatGPT yet, literally right here on my screen, I had 5 pain points and he gave me 3 reels each. So I have 15 reels on my screen right here, right now in front of us. Obviously yours are going to be similar yet different, but that's important, right? It needs to be you and your personality and all that stuff. But I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I felt like I needed this today. So I wanted to share that with you. Let me get back on my screen here. Oh, we have lots of people on tonight. Well, everyone has come back to work. It is so good to see you all. Thank you for being here. This last week on the Wake Up and Wins, wow, there's been like 4 of us, 3 of us. Like it's been sad, but I love to see that everybody's back. Okay, so oh shoot, I didn't mean to unshare my screen, but I'm glad I got to see everybody's face. All right, in true Tammy fashion, I want to go take a peek at all of the upcoming bingo cards. So you can start planning and thinking ahead. All right, so tomorrow, Motivational Monday. Now, I tweaked these this month a little bit, so pay attention. Create a post meant to inspire your ideal promoter, not your ideal customer. You're going to do a motivational post for your ideal promoter. Speak to their pain point. This is one that I think would be super easy to go back to ChatGPT and ask for some direction on. Following up with 4 people by sending them a link. You guys know how to do that. Checking on your auto ship customers, because let me just walk you guys through that in case anybody doesn't know. You're going to go into your cloud. You're going to go into the My Team button from like your main menu. You're going to go to My Customers. It's going to populate it for you by like who's your newest customer. So what I want you to do at the top where it says customer number, customer name, email, I want you to scroll over until you see next auto ship. On the actual box that says next auto ship, click that twice. It's going to put it for you by date. So look for anybody that has a 710 or even possibly a 715 if you want to jump ahead a little bit, auto ship. Make sure you write their name down so that you are in contact with them tonight, tomorrow, or for sure by tomorrow because it's on your bingo card. So here's some more that we could use those ChatGPTs for. So for example, create a reel showing parts of your morning or evening routine, making your bed, brushing your teeth, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking of the ChatGPT that it just told me a second ago. So I could literally just have parts of my morning routine, but I could say, imagine working from wherever I happen to be in my morning routine and having the freedom to spend my day however I choose, right? Imagine waking up, enjoying my morning devotional and my freedom, ditching the 9 to 5. So that's like right there, you can see how ChatGPT has already helped me with next week. Same with this one, create a reel focused on your brand, check your camera roll to see what you already have. I do want to say this, and I tried to do a better job not today, obviously, because I did it on the 8th, but I tried moving forward to do a better job of when it says to stay in your brand, don't forget to talk to your ideal customer. So, and I've made this mistake many, many times because it comes very easy to me and it makes my life simpler. But when I make a gardening reel, if I'm only talking to gardeners about gardening, that's great. And you do need to do that every now and then because you want to build your community. But if that's all I ever do, and I'm not talking to gardeners about maybe the fact that they can't get down and weed anymore because their knees hurt, or I'm not talking to them about the fact that they can't get out and garden because they're stuck at their job, right? I've got to make sure that even though I'm on brand for like something that is me, which would be the gardening part, I've got to make sure I'm talking to my ideal customer. So I've been trying to self-audit, and I think that's really important, but I'm also trying to make sure I call that out on these bingo cards because you want to make sure that you are keeping your eye on the prize, right? Not just churning out another piece of content. We're inviting customers, share an interesting link so sharing a link into one of your Facebook groups, but also asking for feedback. So for example, if I were to just share a link in my Facebook group of, I don't know, an article about gardening, That's cool. That's great. But if I share it and also say, who has tried this or who has grown this in the past, or what do you think of what this guy is saying? I'm going to have more interaction. So again, we don't just want to churn out content. We want to make sure that we're directing it towards conversations. We're going to share a story about our, excuse me, my allergies are bad, about our passion project. Okay, birthday messages. Tuesday night, we'll have our team rally. Don't forget that. Again, we have here creating a reel using 4 to 5 pictures that are already on your camera, but take those 4 to 5 pictures and go back to ChatGPT and pick a pain point. This one is about spending more time with your loved ones and less time stressing about money. Thrive makes it possible. So if you had time with your family over the weekend at a picnic or a barbecue or fireworks or whatever, you've already got that on your phone. But and so it's you, that's your brand. It is you, right? That's you living your life. But make sure when you actually use that for a reel, you don't just say, I love my family, because well, duh, don't we all? But you could say more moments that matter could be the overlay. When I say overlay, I just mean like words on the screen over top of your video. And then in the caption, it can say, spend more time with your loved ones and less time stressing about money. That sentence right there, that's going to get a lot of people in the gut. Right? So again, we're making it easy on ourselves by using pictures and videos we already have, but we have to make sure we're talking to our ideal customer or promoter. Got a testimonial Tuesday, so we can let somebody else speak for us. We're going to do thank you cards. I got a thank you card from a girl on my team last week or the week before. It was sweet. Like when you send thank you cards, you just may not realize how perky that makes someone feel. So whether it's a customer getting just a straight up thank you, or maybe a thank you with like a blast or something tucked in there, or maybe a side sister or an upline or a downline, like it makes a difference. Okay, so here's one. Create a 1 minute or less story talking about how it is free to promote Thrive. And you're going to put that in your Instagram highlight. Does everyone on here, and I can't see all your faces, so if you don't, speak up. Does everybody know how to do an Instagram highlight? I got Charlene says yes. Oh, Lindsay said Tuesday night's rally will be open opportunity Zoom. Okay, so like the opportunity Zoom that we do on Saturdays, they're actually going to do Tuesday night. So this is one that you can invite people to. Thank you for that, Lindsay. We need to be doing that. Okay, I'm just seeing yeses. So if anybody doesn't know how to do the Instagram highlight, let me know, because that's just really, I mean, I don't know about you, but when I start scoping people out on Instagram, I go to their highlights. I want to know, what did they talk about 52 weeks ago? What is, I don't know. I'm weird like that. Okay, so on the 10th, again, here we're going to create a post regarding our brand, making sure to speak to our ideal customers. So this must be the part where I finally got my act together and started putting it on the page. Okay, here is one that I'm throwing out a couple of times, and I don't know if it's going to cause mass chaos or what, but you're going to reach out to 4 current customers. You're going to ask them what Thrive product they would like to sample. Now, don't panic. I don't have every product on my shelf either. However, you can use your community to fill. So for example, if Sheila's like, oh, this girl wants to try chill. I don't have any chill. Well, Tammy does. Let me know. And then maybe I have a girl who wants to try, I don't know, Pink Pro. And I don't have any Pink Pro, but maybe Sheila does. So literally, we can scratch each other's back on this one. But if you take a current customer who's only doing the Thrive 3 steps and you say, what would you like to try from our catalog? And you actually fulfill that wish. And it doesn't have to be a whole pack of it. Like it doesn't have to be a whole box of anything, right? Just something that you could put in the mail or maybe drop off to them. I just feel like that's a great customer service move, because yes, sometimes when I do my thank yous, I actually mail them something, but I don't know if they wanted to try it or not, right? I'm just throwing it in there for fun. Maybe they've been eyeballing something. Maybe they've been eyeballing cookies and cream, and I'm over here just living my vegan life. We don't have cookies and cream in vegan land. Maybe they've been wanting that and I've never sent them one, but you know what I mean? So I just think that's a good, I don't know. Your feedback is welcome at this point in time, because I'm literally just making stuff up. Oh, thank you. Lisa says, I hope you mean this square. I love this square, she says. Okay, again, we're gonna create a reel. Okay, we're gonna go live. Okay, I changed the wording on this one a little bit. I said, less than 3 minutes, share an update or a new aspect of your Thrive story. Because people were like, I've already shared my Thrive story. Well, give an update. Something's different. Maybe the promoter aspect of it, maybe a new product, maybe you tried a new flavor, maybe you've added a plus line. If you're alive and breathing, it's changing. Okay, let me see if there's anything new. I'm really only looking for new things. Right here, we're going to reshare a reel from the last few weeks into your stories. Again, this is just a time saver, you guys. If you've been making reels and you've got reels sitting there on your page, there's no reason that you can't throw them in your stories. Follow up. Okay, well, that's an easy day. There's nothing new on that day to scare anybody. Okay, behind the scenes. Again, nothing new that I think would scare anybody. I guess let me go back there real quick. Not that it would scare anybody, but just so you know, there's going to be more creating a reel. I can't tell you enough how easy it'll make your life if you just think to pull your camera out and video random things during the day, pushing a shopping cart, sitting at your computer, pouring yourself a glass of water, letting your dogs out of the kennel, opening up the bathroom door and flipping the light on. The most random videos, and having them on your phone already. And then you can use ChatGPT to make that video mean something to an ideal customer or promoter. That's the key. That is the key to making it easy. So when it says things like create a reel using 45 pictures you already have, like, keep that in mind. You need to be taking pictures and videos. Another tip, if you guys don't know this, your live videos, your live pictures, you can convert them to a video. So there have been times where I'm like, oh, shoot, I wish I had taken a video with blah, blah, blah. But I always take live photos just to be safe. And you can export that photo as a video, which means now it's only like a second or two. But you know how fast those reels go. So a second or two is a lot.
Hey, Tammy, can I jump in here real quick?
Yes, please do.
Just what you were talking about, random photos. I was stripping beds on Wednesday or Thursday, and the sheets I have had labels at like top, bottom, side. So I took a picture of those, and I took a picture of the bed and, with just the mattress. And then I took a picture of it all made up together, and I'm going to make a reel out of that and be something like, oh man, how did our moms or grandmas ever make the bed? Because where have these tags been all my life?
Right.
And and I know I need to do that kind of stuff, but it just is like, okay, Lisa, you're making it too hard.
So it's because Lisa's the busy mom's best friend, and there may be some moms out there that aren't buying sheets that say top and bottom, and they might be getting frustrated, or maybe they've never thought to just mark their own tag. So again, like, it's funny, but it's also a tip, and that fits right in with her brand, the homekeeping and being the busy mom's best friend. So I think that's super cute. And again, simple data life that is relatable. Okay. Here on the 13th, we're going to create a reel that focuses on your brand, not Thrive related, but still speaking to your ideal customer. So we're not going to talk about Thrive, but we're going to talk to our ideal customer. So maybe it'll be something like, just to steal one that we've already kind of talked about tonight, it will be one where maybe I don't know, coming out into the kitchen in the morning and flipping on the light and making my crayon plus or whatever. Like, I don't even have to show what I'm doing, but I could just say, I remember the days when I used to have to rush around, and, now I get to relax a little bit more. Again, that's talking to my ideal client, right? We got another auto ship check up there again already. Hero product, download a video, talking your stories. This is one of my favorites, and I say this because people and I get wrapped up in my head too. Talk in your stories and share what you're doing, even if you think it's boring. Your boring day-to-day life. You guys, there are people on TikTok who legitimately, well, speaking of Lisa, they film themselves every day, loading their dishwasher, making their bed, and sweeping their floor. And people love it. So even if you think what you're doing is boring or mundane, or everybody does this, what's the big deal? I don't know what the big deal is, but mentally, for some reason, we are all very attracted to that. So film yourself doing all the things. So let's just talk real quick too. So Saturday we have the opportunity Zoom that you are more than welcome to invite people to be on the Zoom. If they are going to be on the Zoom, we want you guys to be on the Zoom with them so that you can be in the chat with them. If you don't have anybody on the Zoom, then you're welcome just to go to Samantha Cox's personal page on Facebook and chime in on that chat. Also, don't forget, if it's like Sunday night and you weren't there Saturday, that's okay. That video is still there on Samantha's page and you can go in and watch it and chime in and you can tag people. So maybe you invite somebody and they're like, oh, I can't make it. Okay, cool. I'm going to tag you in that video. I'm going to say, this is the part I was telling you about where we go on free trips, or this is the part I was telling you about where in the first 14 days, you can make a large bonus, right? Like just don't just pop somebody's name in there, like pop it in and remind them why you're tagging them. That's for two reasons. Number one, the person's more than likely going to sit and watch it now because now they know why you tagged them. And number two, every time you tag somebody or comment, that video gets recirculated to anyone who's following you or following the people in the video, right? So the more activity, the better. But same thing, because so now Tuesday night, our team rally, based on the chat, is going to be a open opportunity Zoom, which means you can invite people to come and join. First of all, you all want to be on there anyway because it's your team rally. But secondly, if you invite someone to be on, please try to make sure you can be on. If for some reason somebody's like, yeah, I can be on, and you truly can't, like maybe you're at work, whatever, let your upline or your sideline, let somebody know, like, hey, my friend Sally's going to be on. Can you make sure that you're in the chat? Can you tell her hi? That kind of thing, so that somebody doesn't just get on and feel like they're floating in the middle of nowhere. But so there's two opportunities this week now. For those of you that are nervous to talk about the business opportunity, that's what this is here for. If it makes you nervous to talk about it, just invite people to it, right? You don't have to overthink these things. So let me go back here real quick. That's it right there, I think. Yeah, because there's Monday. Okay, now I can stop my screen. Okay, okay. So I just reread that comment. I love this square. I am currently accepting any and all ideas for bingo cards moving forward because September it'll be 1 year and I really want to mix things back up a little bit. Obviously, you're still going to have, you know, crap on there you don't want to do, but I would love to get some perspective. When I was making the what month are we in? July. When I was making the July bingo cards, I realized that we talk about our ideal customer. And I was like, oh, we need to be our ideal promoter too. So I kind of changed some things like that. So if you see something lacking, let me know, because I want them. I don't want to just do them to do them. I want to do them because I want it to move my business and your business forward. So if you have ideas, let me know. Wait, this one has kicked my butt. Today I've got a link. Only need to see who needs this. Charlene, which thing were you talking about that? One of the squares, I guess, kicked your butt. Okay, maybe she's busy or maybe she's typing. Sending a link to 4Peeps. Yeah. You know, just don't overthink it. Like, because I do the same thing. I get all like, oh my God, I don't know what to send, or I don't know who to send it to. And then I realize that I literally can pick my phone up right now to go try to find out whose birthday it is. And the next thing you know, I'm 3 websites deep into some totally random thing that caught my attention. So almost anything you send to somebody was going to catch their attention somewhat. So, so don't overthink it. If you know anything minuscule about them, any kind of topic, you'll hit it on the head. Looking ahead for like the week, obviously, like I said, we have Tuesday and Saturday for the opportunity Zooms. I have my dream team Zoom tomorrow at noon. I would love to see all your faces there. Wake up and wins 9 a.m. to 10 every day. They are recorded. They are not public because Lavelle asked us not to make them public. So if you were like, oh, I'm missing those, let us know. We can get you the link because it's a private link. Miss Lisa Cook has a speed round this Thursday. Sonia, hit me up if you want to do one this Wednesday. Did anybody else try to do or start a lightning round or a speed round? I know Sonia did. Oh, Yola says a lot of my friends are enjoying their pool, so I send links to easy summer meals. Girl, yeah, that is so smart. People love a recipe. Heck, and Charlene's down there where it's hot as Hades. So I'm sure they love a cold recipe. Okay, anything else? Oh, wait, ugh, I didn't know we could do our own. Oh yeah, okay, lightning round. You can absolutely do a lightning round is just a fancy way of saying getting some promoters on a StreamYard and putting it on your Facebook and just asking them questions as fast as possible to encourage them to answer as fast as possible. This was something that Lisa Cook and I conjured up one night because we were like, yeah, we want to do more virtual locals, but you know, sometimes people get on there and they get all like off into left field and you can't get them back around fast enough. And then, you know, most people drop off. So by the time your second speaker gets on, you've already lost people. So I don't even know. We just started talking about it one night. And the next thing I know, we coined it lightning round. And I came up with a list of, I don't even know, 20 questions or something. And it's good because like you literally go like that. So most people, like if you look at the view analytics or something like that, you can see people stay on the lightning round longer than they do a regular sharing your Thrive story because it's fast paced. And that's really hard for a lot of people. And if I'm the one asking you questions, I will give you a hard time if you don't answer fast because that's the point of the game. And B, it just makes it a little more funny if I razz you a little bit. So I have a copy of those questions. If you want a list, just send me a DM and Messenger and I will send you the questions. And then used to be that I was always hosting them because I have the paid version of Zoom and I could stream them. However, now that we have Thrive and Mingleback, you need to register your own and you need to get on StreamYard and do them yourself because then I don't want credit for everybody's lightning rounds. That seems strange. Nor, I mean, plus it's good. Like you want it on your page. Anyways, what I'm trying to say. So yeah, do your own lightning rounds. Invite people. If you are nervous the first time around, I am happy to jump on there with you as long as my schedule allows and go through the questions and show you how it's done. But you guys, it's the easiest thing ever. It's so easy. It's unreal. Any other questions? Anybody want to unmute? Tell me a story. Lindsay's packing. God love her. She just got back. She's packing again. She's a traveling fool. I love it. No, we good? All right. Well, hopefully you feel a little bit better prepared for the week. You've got a peek at the bingo cards. You have seen the magic of ChatGPT that you could literally just sit in your chair right now and get 15 reels pumped out of ChatGPT. And with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.